Well, hey, one of the things that we've had the chance to do over the course of this last year, since NCMS 2023, is we've had the chance to begin partnership with some incredible collegiate ministries they're doing work all the time on college campuses with the desire to bring a ministry, a Bible study, or a gospel presence to every college campus. One of our sponsors this year was the Coalition for Christian Outreach, which is a collegiate ministry up in my area that York is the president of, and it's been great to see them. And also through that, every campus, which Lux has become a partner with every campus and has begun working with every campus to help them think outside of what they've traditionally done, to think, how do you reach the college student on your campus, because some of us were this person, who goes to class and then comes back and plays League. And they don't leave their dorm room to go to the classic college events that we've previously have created on campuses to invite college students into. And there's some incredible ministries out there who are doing stuff with that, like Seven Admirals and a lot of other college ministries that are getting onto college campuses and into communities to invite the people out, create something that people who typically would not leave their house to go to an event actually want to come to and engage with. And one of those college ministries that's really beginning to explore what it looks like to reach the nerds on the campuses that they're on is our friends at Cru. So I'm going to invite Jeff to come up. Jeff, come on up. Here's a microphone for you. Our friends at Cru. Jeff, real quickly, just share a little bit about who you are and what it is that you do for Cru. And for those of us who are, maybe you're not familiar with Cru, maybe you are on one of the college campuses that Cru isn't on, share a little bit about kind of Cru's heart and vision.
Oh, for sure. Thanks. And, not everybody has heard of the name Cru. Some of us know us by other names as well. Historically, Campus Crusade for Christ. In other countries, Power to Change. If you know Blocker J, he's Power to Change. And Agape in Europe, and lots of different names. But primarily a campus ministry working with college students. And our biggest heart is not to just be insular, but also to be thinking about the lost and other people on campus that we can be outgoing and caring toward. And so we want to equip students as missionaries to their sphere of influence, whatever that is, whether that's a football team or in our case, like you said, League of Legends. So lately, I shifted from a role primarily in church partnership, because partnership across borders is on one of my main heartbeats, but also exploring how do we reach students in the gaming and nerd culture sectors of the campus. And so we're just exploring, trying a lot of different things.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So tell me a little bit about, like, if you can, what you're able to talk about. What are some of the stuff that you guys are working on, brainstorming, looking to launch out into that says, hey, we have these handful of campuses maybe, and we know that there are students on that campus who probably are not leaving their dorm room when they're not in class, and they're gaming a lot, and we want to be able to have touch points with them as well. A lot of parachurch ministries, even campus ministries, previously, and rightfully so, strategy has been like, hey, how do we interact with maybe some of the kids on campus that are the more popular, that are the more put together, and they'll draw the other ones in, right? Well, we know that culturally we're becoming steadily more tribal, right? And the person who will bring in the college students from the football team is a very different person than the one who leads the people who bring in someone from the anime community on campus. So how is Cru looking towards like pivoting and doing new things? What are you excited about, really, is what I'm asking you, because you're a nerd too, right? So what are you excited about? What's like get you out of bed in the morning project-wise you guys are working on?
Yeah, well, absolutely. Certainly, I am a nerd heart through and through, multi-purpose nerd with D&D and Magic and Final Fantasy and all that stuff as well. But at my heart, at the core, I care about like individual people and what they care about. Again, you guys have been saying what matters to you matters to God. And I think and Cru has been guilty of this as well. We have demonized certain activities and certain kind of people and styles. And I think it starts with just helping students to realize that we care about them and we're excited about what they're excited about, and God can use them in that realm. And it doesn't mean having to be like cheesy and heavy and overtly Jesus, but how do you wear Christ as you're among people and the decisions you make and the behaviors. And so I think it starts with the students that we already know on the campus who are involved in Cru, just surfacing their interests that have been hidden and not celebrated so far, and then helping them to walk in balance and helping them to shine the light of Christ out to the people that they're already building relationships with. So whether they play Minecraft, helping them to reach Minecrafters, or Fortnite, how to reach other people that way. But it's mostly empowering students who are people of peace in that field, because I'm never going to be an expert in every field. We go out every week on VR chat and share our faith, but I'm not a native to VR chat. I'm looking for people who are building the churches there, who are going to be the ongoing residents there, for example.
Awesome. Well, for just people who are sitting here thinking, man, I have a college campus near me, and I have a heart for college students. I know that through working with every campus, I know that's a big heart of theirs, is like, can we prayer walk every college campus? And a lot of their stuff is like, man, we can't be paying a staff to go onto every college campus across the country. But what we do need is people with a heart and a burden for kids on campuses that want to see them get to know Jesus, that want to go and build relationships with them. Some of you might be in here and be like, man, I have a college campus that's near me, and I might be willing to go prayer walk on that campus. I would be willing to maybe partner up and help start something on that campus that is going to start a D&D group on that campus. I might be willing to get involved there to begin to reach the people that love the things that I love. How would, if I was in this room, we kind of connect with some of the college ministries that are out there, which many of us may not even be aware of, to get something going on the campus that's local to us?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I personally love to be a hub and a connector. I don't want to be a bottleneck. So if you want to look up the campuses near you, you can probably find on every campus, you can find all the ministries that are on that campus and their contact information. So whether it's us or InterVarsity or CCO, get in touch with them. But I would love to help curate those relationships too. Sometimes I can help, move things along. And it's not just college as well. We have a high school ministry, and we can help coach you guys in how you can reach students. My heart is not that we should be a parachurch organization that reaches the students for you and we'll send you a prayer letter and that's it. Like, we want to get you actively involved discipling students and empowering them to reach their classmates. Mm-hmm. So reach out to me, or again, find us online every campus or on cru.org. That'd be fine.
Yeah, and this might be easier than you think. We have a student who came through our church, loves gaming, ended up at Penn State, Maine, and getting involved in their esports program, helping facilitate some of their clubs. He just didn't really have anybody, and he wanted somebody to come in, not just coach, but also to mentor and invest in students, kind of like a chaplain. And we weren't able to do it because we're not local, right? But he reached out to us and was like, hey, would one of you be willing and able to come coach some of our Penn State teams, right? And so there may be an esports club or somebody's looking for mentorship inside of an esports community right on a campus or a high school that's near you. And as esports grows, it creates ample opportunity for us as believers to step in the same way that many people see, the soccer team that their kid is on or the basketball team at their local high school as a place for them to be a blessing and a coach and a mentor, but also as a ministry opportunity to pour into the lives of the students that they're invested in. And so if you're interested in that and more, don't hesitate to reach out to Cru, reach out to the Coalition for Christian Outreach, reach out to InterVarsity, get connected to every campus. I know you can go right on every campus's website and literally see every campus that still needs prayer walked and every campus that still needs an active Christ-centered ministry and presence on it. And that might be a campus that's right next to you.
I want to plug one last piece, and that is online. I know a lot of you guys stream, and a lot of students would love to get into that, but you know how many errors they can make blundering into that. We would love to connect them with mentors who've already been there. So please reach out to us.
Yeah, awesome. You just give a thanks to Cru and to Jeff for being here with us this week. Awesome.